Hi, my lovely stars. I'm Miss Radwa, and today we're gonna talk about the present simple. But before we start, you have to tell me, what do you do when you get up? Again, what do you do when you get up? You have to tell me your daily routine. What do you do in the morning? For example, I take a shower, I have breakfast, I get dressed, I go to school. This is my daily routine. What's your daily routine? What do you do when you get up? Now you have to answer some other questions about the lion. First, you have to tell me, what does the lion eat? Then you have to tell me, what does it drink and where does it live? Okay, what does it eat? What does it drink? Where does it live? Yes, it eats meat, it drinks water, and it lives in the zoo or in the jungle or in the forest. Now, let's see the usage of the simple present. The usage means, when do I use the present simple or the simple present? Number one, habits or repeated actions. Habits means repeated actions that you do all the time. You do it over and over again, like your daily routine, okay? For example, I get up early. This is a habit, something you do every day. Or I eat breakfast every day. This is a daily routine, habit, repeated actions, okay? Then, number two, facts. Facts means something everyone knows, no one can change. For example, the lion eats meat. The lion can't eat grass. So this is a fact everyone knows. So I use the present simple with habits, repeated actions, and facts. Okay, my star. Then, for the last time, I use the present simple with facts and habits and repeated actions. Okay? Now, let's talk about the form. The form means, how can I write sentences using the present simple? The first form with I, you, we, they. I use it plus infinitive. And the infinitive means the verb as it is, without anything extra. Okay? The verb only. So the first form, I, you, we, they, plus infinitive, without anything extra with the verb. I don't add anything to the verb. The verb as it is. Again, I, you, we, they, plus infinitive. For example, I play every day. Okay? The second form with he, she, and it, plus verb, plus s. I'll add s with he and she and it. The verb plus s. For example, he plays every day. Again, he, she, it, plus verb, plus s. I add s to the verb. Okay, my star? This is the form of the present simple. How can I write sentences using the present simple? Then we have the negative, or using not, when I use not in a sentence. Again, with I, you, we, and they, I use don't plus infinitive. I, you, we, they, plus don't plus infinitive. The verb as it is. And with he, she, it, I use doesn't plus infinitive. He, she, it, doesn't plus infinitive. And remember, all the time, after don't and doesn't, I use the infinitive. For example, I don't play, or he doesn't play. After don't, and doesn't, I use the infinitive, the verb as it is. Okay, my star? So I, you, we, they, plus don't, plus infinitive, he, she, it, plus doesn't, plus infinitive. This is the negative of present simple. Now we have come to the last part of our lesson today, which is forming questions using the present simple tense. The first type of questions is called yes or no questions. When I ask you a question and I am expecting yes or no as an answer. For example, if I ask you, do you play football? Yes, you can say yes, I do, or no, I don't. So this is the meaning of yes or no question. I'm expecting an answer with yes or no. With the pronouns you, we, they, I'll ask with do. So it will be a question like this. Do plus you or we or they plus infinitive. Like what I said, do you play football? Do plus you or we or they plus infinitive. And of course, don't forget the question mark. Then with the pronoun he or she or it, I'll use does to form a question. Look at the second part. Does he play football? So I use does plus he or she or it plus infinitive and the question mark. And the answer will be yes, he does or no, he doesn't. Okay, my star? So when I ask a question with do or does, the answer will be yes or no. Do plus you or we or they plus infinitive and the question mark. Does he or she or it plus infinitive plus question mark. Okay, my store, this is the meaning of yes, do or no question. And how do I form a question using do or does? Then we have the second type of questions, which is called WH questions. When I ask you a question using WH word like what, where, when, who, okay? And I'm expecting an answer with a full sentence. For example, if I ask you, what do you play? Of course, you have to tell me the game, okay? You can say, I play football, I play tennis, I play karate, and so on. So when I ask you a question using WH word, I'm expecting a full answer, not only yes or no, okay? With the pronouns you, we, they, I'll form a question by using WH word plus do plus you or we or they plus infinitive. With the pronouns he, she, it, I'll form a question with using WH word plus does plus he or she or it plus infinitive. And of course, don't forget the question mark. Okay, my star. Now we have come to the end of our lesson today. We talk about the present simple, when I use it, yes, with habits, repeated actions, and facts, how I make a negative, how can I make a question, and the two types of questions, which are yes no questions and WH questions. And now we have come to the end of our lesson today. Until next time, I'll be missing you. Bye bye.